Testing. 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 All right, so let's get started. It is right at 2 o'clock. So today we are going to be pouring some custom orders, and as we go along, I'll be making note of the order numbers. So if you're watching and you want to see your particular toy made, then just watch for the order number here, and we'll keep track of it that way. Let's see. Anything else I want to bring up? Questions. If you have questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. I don't have a screen in front of me that I can look at, so it might take me a minute to get to them. But I will try to get to questions as best I can. Ooh, pretty. Right now I'm just going through and cleaning out all of the cups so that we can get this going. Starting to get the hang of this live stuff. Still a little shaky, but getting better. These are so fun. And this is just excess silicone that was left over in the cups from when I did the last pour. By the way, we are on TikTok. We're doing TikTok live on that camera. And we're doing Twitch, YouTube, and Periscope on that camera. So, trying to cover all the bases. Hey, it's Lena over on TikTok. Thanks for the follow. Hey, it's Lena over on TikTok. Thanks for the follow. Almost got these ready. Got a few more. It's just so satisfying. Okay. There it goes. Come on, get out of there. Yeah. There we go. All right. So, any questions yet? Quinn over on Periscope. Super relaxing to chill to. Thanks for streaming. Hey, yeah, absolutely. I enjoy this. Okay, well, let's kind of move all of these off to the side for a bit. Just going to wipe them all out, make sure that everything is nice and clean. So let's see, I've been doing this for about I think it's about 3.5, 4 years now. So yeah, if you're interested or have any questions about the process or anything like that, you are welcome to ask, and I will do my best to answer. All right, so the first one we're going to do is actually a single color pour, and it is for a custom order. Now, I just noticed that all of these use, well, not all of them, but most of them are for what we call the dough short. And it's just a shorter version of the dough, which is kind of our very simple but very effective design. So, interestingly, I have like 3 orders for those, and the problem is I only have 1 mold. So we'll hope that we can get through them all. All right, so first I'm gonna just spray the area down with 99% alcohol. Again, just trying to keep everything clean. And 99% alcohol should keep all the wee beasties at bay. Need to turn my hot pot. There we go. Okay. So the first one we're going to do is a dough short in hematite using A25. So that is order number 579. All right. And again, it's the last 3 digits of the order number. So if you're watching for yours, check and see. Okay. I got my squishy molds ready. I apologize, I'm going to have to go off camera for a minute here because my scale is over there. Over there. I'm going to have to go off camera for a minute here because my scale is over there. Over there. That way. All right, we're all measured out here. And I'm going to have to move fast on this one because the A25 is my fastest curing silicone. And we're just going to mix and mix, make sure we get good mixture. There we go. I think I need 25. Yep. This color is called hematite, and it's a really pretty dark silver. I think somebody called it pewter the other day. So just get the pigment in there, we'll mix that in. And again, I've already mixed up my A and B, so really all I'm going for here is to incorporate the pigment into the silicone. All right, into the vacuum chamber. Oh. And we just need a little bit of spray release. All right, Henrietta over on TikTok asks, what are we making? We're making silicone sculptures. What are we making? We're making silicone sculptures. All right. Make sure we're all caught up. Okay. So now we vacuumed it, and again, this is just a single color pour, so this is a pretty easy one. Next one we do is going to be a little bit tougher, though. Next one we do is going to be a little bit tougher, though. A little bit more. There we go. Actually, I might just pour the excess here into another dough mold. Get a little spray release in there. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to fill this up, but I can do a layered pour with this now. Yeah, it's just going to be right there in the middle. All right. Oops. Need to do a squishy. I think we're going to do, let's do a dinosaur. I don't know if I've got enough to do 2 of them, but we're going to try. Yeah. Okay. Now, do a little bit of artwork on the butt end of it. And there we go. All right, that's the first one down. And now, one of the things I always do is I always leave the cup with the mold. Number one, because it's just a pain in the butt to clean it while it's still in this liquid state. So if I let it cure, then it just peels right out. The second reason is I use it for double checking, make sure that my cure is going right, and I don't have to stick my finger into the sculpture, the silicone sculpture. I can just test it in here and not damage the toy itself. And then I can tell, if it cures in the cup but it doesn't cure in the mold, then I know there's a problem inside the mold. Either I use the wrong mold release or something like that. The other is if it doesn't cure in either of them, then I know that my mix was wrong. So, all right. But I always just keep that, set it off to the side next to the mold, and that way I keep track of it all. All right, so that was order number 579. We'll let that sit for probably going to be about 45 minutes, and then we'll demold it, and we will do the next one. The next one is a strupula. This is going to be in, what are we doing this in? Okay, this is A10, and this is for order number 268. Order number 268. All right. So what we're doing on this one is actually going to be a three-colored pour. It's what we call a custom cotton candy. So it's pink, yellow, and blue. Which, if you know your pride flags, that's actually the colors of one of the pride flags. Okay, so let's get our mold ready. That's actually the colors of one of the pride flags. Let's get our mold ready. There we go. All right, so the way we do three-color pours is a little bit different. And I know all the different indie toy makers have their own methodology, but I have mine. It works for me. Because what I do is I'll actually mix up all of the silicone that I'm going to need for the toy in the cup first. Mix it up real good, and then I'm going to section it out into what I need for each of my colors. Then I'll vacuum them all separately, and then bring them back together into the big cup and pour from there. This makes it a lot nicer when it comes to, I know that if I mix it all together here, I know it's all going to cure at exactly the same time. Also, I can make sure that it's consistent all the way through, so I don't have one part that's maybe a little bit firmer, a little bit softer than the others. So, all right. This is a Strupla color. Okay. Take me a second to get all of my I think I just messed it up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that one. So let's see. We got part A. Clear that out. And we're going for clear that out. 240 grams total. 240 grams total. All right. Sorry about that. Again, I have to step off camera for a second to make sure that, to get to my scale, because scale is over there. All right. So we got our part A and part B mixed together. What's going on? Mix, mix, mix. Get that out of the way of the camera. Mix and mix and mix. Make sure the stick is scraped. There we go. Actually, if you look, you can see there's tons and tons of bubbles in there because I mix it just so fast, it's so hard. But again, I don't really care because I'm going to vacuum all of that out. All right, that's the section for the first color. Second color and my base. All right. So now we need yellow. Pink. And now I gotta find my blue. Oops. And now I gotta find my blue. Oops. That is this one. Mix that up real good. Okay. So now we need to pull the intensity of the colors back just a little bit. So what we're going to do is take a little bit of white, add it to my face. There we go. And then add my yellow. Now some of the colors are not quite as saturated as others, so we're going to have to go a little bit heavier on the yellows, especially some of the lighter colors. So we're going to get that yellow mixed in. And then I need to get my pink going. So look at what I'm going to do here, because I don't need white in this one. I need some pink. There we go. Nice intense pink. I don't know if you can see that. It's nice and saturated. All right, and now we need our blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and now we need our blue. There's our blue. Get that ready. And the pink. And we need one more thing. We need to add just a little bit of silicone fluid to the yellow, because we want to change the viscosity of it without, what's the word I'm looking for? The viscosity changes with the addition of silicone fluid. It just makes it a little bit more runny, and so it'll move a little bit easier in the cup. And hopefully I'll be able to show you why that's important here in a second. All right, so while we're waiting for that to vacuum out, are there any questions? And Death Rager on TikTok asks, what are we making? We're making silicone sculptures. All right, so we've got our silicone all vacuumed out. We've got our yellow, we've got our blue, and we've got our pink. So, what I need to do, get this out of here. What I'm going to do is actually pour these on top of the yellow. Okay. Now then, spin that around. Do the same with the blue. Now what I'm trying to do is get everything positioned in the cup so that when I go to pour it, it'll do what I want it to do. And that is, I want it to all pour, I want all three colors to pour at the same time. Which is why I added silicone fluid to the yellow, because I wanted it to move a little bit easier. And I wanted it to just really keep up with the other two colors, because they can really run pretty fast. So let's see if we can get this up. See, that's my one of the annoying things sometimes is they don't go the way I want them to. The annoying thing sometimes is they don't go the way I want them to. Just a little bit. There we go. And now we pour off into our squishy mold. Let's do robots on this one. I think we might get a third one out of that. There we go. All right, so the squishies. Those are, it's basically a way for me to use some of the excess, but we always pour it, when we do a custom, we always pour some extra into squishy molds so that we can send these along with the toy. And that way when folks get it, they have little bitty samples of their toy. And now I'm just going to go through and some butt art. There we go. I did that off camera for the folks on TikTok, no, Twitch and YouTube. Oh well, but there it is. All right, so that's number 2 for today. Let's see how this is going. Nope, we're still going. All right, so we'll move that out of the way. And again, that was for order number 268. All right, so I want to take a break here for a moment, catch my breath. Any questions? Yeah, I'm happy to answer questions. Been doing this for a while now, and well, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. And I think the next one I'm going to do well, I'm going to do something that's It's one of our colorways. It's called the Glacier, but I'm going to do it for a particular customer who just placed an order for one of our mystery packs. And I think, based on her comments, she likes blues. She likes kind of oceany colors. And so I think I'm going to do a Glacier for that one. Glacier is blue, white, and clear. And we can kind of, let's see if I can get that a little bit. I think that's a little better. Is that better? That's better. What about for TikTok? No. Here. I think my camera might have gotten bumped. There we go. So it's a blue, white, and clear. And I think it'll be a good option for her. So what we're going to do is, again, it's a 3-color pour. And so I'm going to need a big cup and 2 small cups. And the colors we're going to use are my white and my blue. And the other one is actually clear, so it doesn't get any pigment at all. I think we're going to do this in, let's do this in A10. So let's see. This is not for a particular order number, so we'll set that to the side. So what I need is 330 grams. So I need Okay, Sorry about that. One of these days I'll get things organized. All right, so now I got to split this off into my separate colors. Into my separate colors. One color. Okay. What we're going to do is okay. So let's get white in here. We're going to do, which one is, pretty sure. Yeah. All right. And then the last one is clear, so we don't have to add anything to that one. Into the vacuum. All right. So what do you think? Is this interesting? Is this fun? Got any questions? Now I want to show you something real quick. I'll go off on a little bit of a rant here. Not sure how well you can see it, but this is clear silicone. This has no pigments in it, nothing. It's been vacuumed, so there's no air in it. And you might have noticed that it's not clear. It's actually kind of a milky white or milky clear. And my comment there is that if you have a toy or something that says that it's silicone, but you can see through it, and it's just crystal clear, it's probably not silicone. And at that point, I would start wondering just how body safe it really was. Because platinum pure silicone is body safe. There are very few materials that you can say are completely body safe. Silicone, and then specifically platinum cured silicone, and metal, and glass, and that's about it. And when I say metal, I'm talking about steel. I'm not talking about something that's nickel plated. All right, so here we go into the mold. Let's start off with the white, then the blue comes in. We should be getting that clear right about now. We're going to be scraping the bottom on this one. All right. So again, this is kind of my signature. Each of the people who pour silicone in the studio here have their own way of finishing off the base. And so it's kind of our signature, and we can tell who poured it just by looking at the base. And it's also kind of a fingerprint because, you know, it's like people who are watching this being made, you could actually go back and look at the video, compare it against the toy, and see exactly which one was yours. So, all right, I'm gonna push that off to the side. That. And where's my? Oh, it's this one. Okay. Let's check that first one that we poured. Nope, it's not yet. Now, one of the things that happens sometimes, and it's interesting, is sometimes, if you remember when we first did this, the center here was actually right in the middle. This little twist right here was right in the middle. And even after it's poured, there's some movement in the silicone, and sometimes that causes things to move around. So actually changes based on that one a little bit. All right, so I'm going to take a break here. Scar Nightshade, thank you. You got the squishy pack. Yeah, those are fun. Did you get any of the poops? For those of you who don't know what a squishy pack is, we have well, I'll show you real quick. We have squishies galore, and so we always throw some in with every order, but also we always have some extras, and so like dinosaurs and gemstones and more dinosaurs and a unicorn, paw prints, smiley faces, and even some poops. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. But yeah, the squishy pack is just a random assortment of a bunch of squishies. And they're great as fidget toys or just something to play with. All right, so what do you think? Interesting? Fun? What do you think? I enjoy it. It's very strange how I ended up um, in this business. Kind of a long story. What I might do is I should probably do an episode. So I have a live stream every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Central Time, and those tend to be very topical in the sense that we pick a specific topic and talk about that. Whereas, right now I'm doing pours and things like that. But I should probably do an episode on my background and how I got into this. All right, so the next one is another dough short. And I don't think I have another mold for that, so actually I do. Oh boy. Oh well. Means I can do the next two when these are ready to pull. I want these to cure up just a little bit more. And if you are curious what some of the final products look like, you can always check out the website. There's a link in the bio on TikTok, or if you're on Twitch or YouTube, you can go to amavidi.com. That's AMAVIDI.com, and hit the web store. Just hit the shop button, and you'll have a chance to see all the things that we make. Whew. All right. Grab myself a little beverage. Whew. All right. Grab myself a little beverage. Oh, where's these with Cure Fest? I need these molds. Yeah, I think I messed up on this one. This should be cured by now. And this is why I keep the cups around, because I did not do this properly. I think my mix was off. This is still pretty liquid. Night curing, and it's oh man, all right. It's not often that I make a mistake, but I did today. Alright, sorry about that. I made a mistake and did not do my mix correctly. So again, that's why I have these cups set to the side so I can figure out what happened. In this case, I did not mix my silicone properly. But with a little bit of work, I can get it cleaned up. Kind of a pain in the butt. Yeah, Scar's Night. Was it Scar's Nightshade? Scar Nightshade? Yeah, you're kind of right there. But in this case, I screwed up. I mixed part A in twice, I believe. So, yeah. But, pretty sure I got this one clean, so I have hope for the other one. I apologize for the break there, but kind of had to. Okay. All right, so I think I got it clean. But that also means I got to do this one. All right. Well then, so let's redo first one. Oh, it's so much fun making mistakes in live. But I guess that's the realism of it. You actually know that we screw up sometimes. We screw up sometimes. Okay. I think I got it cleaned up. Ugh. Got some alcohol. So the only thing I found that cleans uncured silicone is 99% isopropyl alcohol. And so basically what I have to do is flood it with alcohol and then wipe out as much as I possibly can. And it'll eventually all dry out. Yeah, we're good now. Okay. All right, we'll set this one off to dry. This one's ready to go though. Okay. Well, again, I apologize for the delay there. I made a mistake that almost ruined my molds. That's a mistake that can, if you can't get it cleaned up right, then it can be a really bad day. Because if you don't get it cleaned up right, then what happens is you have a film of uncured silicone on the surface. And that surface has now washed off all the mold release. And so if you try to just pour more silicone, just dump it all out and then pour more silicone in there, it will just fuse itself to the mold and you've just lost the mold. So in this case, I was able to recover it using alcohol. So we should be back in business again. Okay. Oh man, back in business again. Okay. Oh man. Check if your mold is clean. Alcohol. So, okay. Now to redo it. We've got two A25s in doughs. So I'm going to do those real quick. All right, this is going to be for number 617. Uh, 617. That mistake had me sweating. I was really worried about that one. So let's see, I need a bucket, but I don't need a small one. Okay. All right, so we're back at it now. Mix, mix, mix. Hey, where'd the green go? No, I got it. Green has disappeared. So we're going to switch up. We're going to do the hematite again. So this is no longer a 617. This is number 357. I'm sorry, 579. Man, I am just a mess today. I'm sorry, 579. All right. Man, I am just a mess. Good old man. Nope, this one's going to be a flop too. I mean, yeah, it'll be a flop. Basically, my silicone cured in the cup because it's basically, yeah, it's basically goo right now, and not a good kind of goo. You ever have one of those days where it just everything goes wrong? Everything that could go wrong does go wrong, and this is one of those days for me. Could go wrong does go wrong. This is one of those days for me. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. I need to give myself a little bit extra time when I'm doing this one because it's A25 and it cures so fast. What I need to do is switch things up a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to mix the pigment into part A first. Then we'll mix in part B, and that should give us maximum amount of time to get it vacuumed and to get it into the mold. Could use a retarder, but the retarder tends to soften the silicone just a little bit, so I don't really want to if I don't have to. So let's do this. And go short. So this time, in order to give myself as much time as possible, Mixing the pigment into part A. Nicely. There we go. Okay. And then we'll get the part B in here. All right, now I got myself questioning myself. I don't want to repeat my last mistake. My mind said that I need to add a part B, but I wasn't quite sure because of where things were placed. And I thought I made a mistake again, so I'm going to start over. All right. Man. All right, we got a good mix going here. Scrape stick, mix, mix, mix. All right, let's get this into the chamber. Get back. All right. That's more. All right, that one's actually curing. Whew. Let's check these guys. Ah, yeah. All right, so this is the Strupula for order number 268. All right. Pull it a little bit, break it loose. I'm going to take a bubble. Just going to work that bubble all the way around to the end. There we go. And hold this. Just put it out there. And then I apologize, TikTok, but I got to turn you away because the powers that be at TikTok do not like it when I show the full end result. So this came out interesting. I got more yellow blending with the pink than I expected. So I might redo this one. It's not bad, but I think I got too much silicone fluid in my yellow. I think I got too much wandering there. Okay, so let's check the parabolica here. How are we doing? I think we're ready to pull on this one too. Again, we'll just break it loose. Work a bubble all the way around. You just want to break it loose from the mold so that We don't put any undue stress on the mold. Okay, there we go. There we go. And that is a parabolica in glacier. And you can see it, starts white up here, kind of like foamy white caps on the waves. And then it goes into this nice blue, and then there's actually a little bit of clear down here. So, all right. And TikTok to the side. And for the folks on Twitch and YouTube, try to get this in the camera here. There we go. That is a glacier parabolica. Boing. Boing. All right. It is freaking hot in here today. All right, so we got number 617 done. We got 579 done. And we got 268 done. Number 605 is going to be next, but I need one of my molds to finish up here. As soon as this one is finished, and this is actually going really fast, so it shouldn't be more than a few more minutes. And normally I don't make mistakes like that. And normally things go a lot smoother. But some days Murphy gets his way. And I'll just say that today was that day. All right, so questions. Anybody got any questions for me? I am happy to answer, have a conversation, etc. See how this is going. That's almost done. See how I can almost pull it away, but it still tears. Tells me it's almost done curing. When I can pull it away and it doesn't tear, then it's ready to come out of the mold. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go grab myself a refreshing beverage. All right, check this guy. I think we're ready on him. Like I said, the A25 silicone is really fast to cure. That's what caused me problems. So I was rushing myself. And that means mistakes get set. Glove up again. Get this guy out of this mold. This pops right out. There we go. Yep. Yep, this one's going to be a flop. But we salvaged the mold. All right. Devil Wolf, what are we doing? We are making silicone sculptures. All right, so we need to do one more. Three. There it is. All right, so we need Winter Witch, which is this pink. Our mold is all prepped. So what we need to do is get some A25 going. Oh, this one's 0030, so we got this one's gonna be a little bit slower to cure. All right. so let's get our silicone going. Alright, so let's get our silicone going. Alright. Oops, I should make note that this is for order number 605. Okay, get some pigment in here. All right, into the vacuum chamber. We are making silicone sculpture. We are making silicone sculpture. Okay, so as this finishes vacuuming, check this guy. Not yet. Okay, pull this out. Now, normally I don't have this much waste, but this was a bad job. So, Murphy's Law got me today, but I will prevail. Murphy's Law got me today, but I will prevail. All right, so this is for order number 605. We're doing a dough short, 0030, I think it is. We'll just get this into the mold. Okay, that one went much smoother. So I am pleased. I think our green one might be ready also. How are we doing? Oh, we're close. We're real close. All right, any questions? Got questions? Drop them in the chat. Questions? Drop them in the chat. I think we're ready. There we go. Looks good. I think we salvaged that mold. I think I'm going to redo that hematite one more time. I just really rushed it, and well, didn't rush it. I ran out of time. So hopefully a third time's the charm. There's a third time on this one. First one, I did my mix wrong, and it didn't cure. Second one, I waited too long to pour it, and so I ended up with bubbles. This will be the third try, and then I am done for today because I think I'm pushing my luck a little bit. All right. So this is going to be a dough short in A25 with hematite. I say hematite. It's the hematite color. It's kind of a cuter. It looks like hematite actually, but it's not made from hematite. It just looks. All right. So again, this time I'm doing it like I did the green one, where I'm mixing my pigment into my part A first. Then I want to add my part B, mix as fast as I can, and get it in the vacuum so that we can get it poured as fast as we can. All right, and vacuum. Unknown operator asks, "What's the biggest one I've made?" That's on TikTok. The biggest one I make is either the Saturnalia or the Parabolica. They run about 300 grams total weight. So, um, you know, they're decent size, but they're not scary. I think the other thing I have to fight against on the A25 is it's a little bit thicker, and so it takes a little bit longer to vacuum. But it's also really hot in here today, so it's curing a lot faster than it normally would. All right, let's get this one done. And that is that. All right, I'm calling it for the day. I have poured more today than I wanted to because mistakes were made, and I need to go rest, recover. Yeah, I am disappointed in myself today. But, it is what it is, and I will survive to do this another day. With that, I'm out. Bye. Close this.